Welcome to our video. This video is about learning HTML. Let's get started. Content of this video. The content of this video are basically, we will first go through the introduction to HTML, what it stands for, and how does it get started. Second, next HTML syntax, basic syntax of HTML with detailed description. HTML elements and attributes. Next, types of elements and attributes, what are they used for. Next, basic HTML tags like h1, h2 tag, paragraph tag, UL tag, image tag, anchor tag, table tag, and many more. Then we'll move to HTML forms in HTML in detail with example, HTML media, and at last we'll wrap up. Next, let's move to introduction. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Everyone knows that. It's language to develop web pages. The version of HTML was written by Tim Berners-Lee in 1903. Since then, there have been many different versions of HTML. Currently, HTML5 is there. Let's move to next phase. That is HTML syntax. HTML syntax looks like this. There is a doc type HTML tag, HTML element, head element, body element. All the HTML is written inside the HTML tags. This one is called opening tag, this is called closing tag, and HTML tag is root element. It contains everything. Head tag contains metadata, body contains all the content that need to be displayed on the screen. Let's discuss about it in detail and move further. Doc type HTML. This is basically for browser to understand the space, the version of this page, HTML and the HTML tag. This is a root element of HTML document, and everything is contained inside it. Head tag, it contains metadata about document like title, link, script, meta. You will come to know about what is the link and script further. Body tags, all the things that are displayed on the web page are contained inside the body tag. Let's move to HTML elements and attributes. HTML elements is everything from start to the end tag. If you are seeing this whole thing, that paragraph tag, b tag, hello world, this is a whole element. But attributes are some provide additional information about this element. Like this is image tag. The source is attribute will provides additional information about the location where the image is stored. Okay, let's now move to basics of HTML tags. Before moving to this, let's start practicing. Let's start coding. Create a new folder named learn HTML. Okay, and let's just open in a terminal and just go here. Basically, I'm opening Visual Studio Code here. Okay, now you can see we have learn HTML inside learn HTML folder. Now let's create index.html. Okay, the file is process running. Let's get index.html. Every web page must have an index.html. It's the root or the starting point of the code. Okay, this is basic syntax, or I have explained earlier in the PPT. Doc type HTML, HTML language, English. All this is okay and useful. This it is needed but you can skip it for now. But let's let it be there. Document. Let's keep our for now. Change it to learn HTML. Okay. Okay. Now let's move to our PPT. Okay. Basics of HTML tag. We have some basic HTML tag like heading tags. The heading tags are like h1, h2, h3. Also example. Let's move like h1. Welcome to my hotel. Okay, and let's move to h2 tag. This is subheading. Some random text. I'm just trying to show you example. It's 3. Thanks what you want, something random, this doesn't make sense. Now let's try to see what does it displays. I have installed the extension called live server. Click on go live server, it will provide me is running on server port number 550. Okay, it's opening. You can see it. Welcome to my hotel. The h1 tag, the h1 tag is the font size is maximum, then it decreases as the order decreases, h2 h3. You can continue. So let's see where is the okay. Again h2, you can go more like this, h4 heading, some random thing. You can also type lorem ipsum thing, you know, this is lorem ipsum. This is too much, but h6 you can also go to h6 and hi there, hello. This is okay now. Save it as already running also. Let's check what is this. Where was you can see h1 h2 h3 h4 h5 h6. You can also go to the inspect tool for the developer option and you can bring it here. You can see h1 h2 h3 h4 h5 and h6 h5, this big text. Okay, not a problem. Now let's move to the here. Okay, h6 done. Now what are we talking about? Basic we are done with heading tags. Now let's move to the text tags, where in the text tags we have paragraph, pre, bold, strong, italic, small. Let me show you the example. Okay, just remove this or just comment it out, control this. Okay, you seen how does I commented it. This is the starting for the comment and this is for the ending. Like this is the starting, you can this and everything will be commented. Anything comment basically means anything that you write inside it will not be treated as the part of the code. It is a resource for the developer to look and understand. This is comment in HTML. Okay, talk about paragraph. Okay, you can now saved and we can just go check our okay, welcome to, I commented all this part, that's why it's not being showed here. You see this comment here, this p tag. Okay, p tag goes for paragraph. Let's now move to some other types of text tags that I mentioned in the PPT. Like try to use the bold tag here. I am bold. Save it. You can see, yes, I am bold. Okay. Or I can write some funny comments like hello Trump. I don't know spelling. Okay, hello Trump, that's working. We have seen this one and also this one, b tag. Okay, I have some paragraph tag, bold tag. Let's use so italic, small and strong. Italic, small and strong. Italic, small and strong. Okay. Italic. I am italic. Okay, and strong. You can download. You can strong. I'm strong for now. Okay, now let's see the output. This you can see it's italic and it's strong basically means bold. The font style of font weight you can say is bold. You can see this is there strong bold. Now strong bold italic small. We have small. I am small. Okay, you can see it says I am small, and you can click on this here and check I'm small. Okay, I'm small. Now let's move to small. Done. Let's talk about pre tag. Pre tag is stand for pre-formatted text, like having some like you can just, you will understand what I'm trying to say. The order in which I will type in the code, the text order, the same will be displayed in the website. You can check the same way I've written in the code, it is being displayed here. Even the white spaces are there. You can check. Okay, there is, but you can this is white space that were coming there. Okay, we're done with this pre tag and paragraph tag, italic tag. You basically understood. Paragraph, P stand for paragraph, I stand for italic, a strong stand for strong, bold, text small for the small. You want to have your text size to be small. P tag for pre-formatted text. Now let's see the next tags. Okay, we're done with all this text tags. We can go for the link tags. Before link tags, we try to make sense here of our welcome to my hotel. Let's try go with P. Hi, we are hotel in Marvel world. We provide best services. I'm just trying to write some new sense here. Provide best services across the globe. We have more than 45 hotels. Okay, now italic. Okay, I'm a developer. I love coding. That doesn't make sense, but it will be there. Small. My ABC, little bit John Doe. We can make this strong. I want to make it strong. What? The 45 hotels strong. Why I'm spending time for this? Because just you can understand what are these used for. Because by doing it alone, 45 hotels. Okay, let's check what's there. Hello, we are Hotel Marvel World. We provide best service across the globe. We have 45 hotels. I am a developer in John Doe. Let's move to the next. That's anchor tag. Okay, we have home page. We have contact us page. Contact us page. And then you have blog and many more. You can provide the link here, like whom. Just I will show you with the example better than right now. I can show you example right now. Let's create some file like home.html and just do this right here. Big h1 tag. Welcome to AI Palace, AI Hotel. Something nuisance. Doesn't make sense, but okay. Index.html. This thing, and I will show you how to do. Try to click right and copy the relative path, paste inside the href attribute. Anchor tags basically used for linking other HTML pages inside. You can navigate from one page to another using anchor tag. The href attributes provide is for reference for which page you want to go. You can see here is also showing some information about it that contains the URL fragment. You can understand. Okay, let's try to see what's happening. Save, and it's in home. Welcome to AI Hotel. It's working. You can see it, and you can check the code part here also that it's there. Let's try to do with other ones also. Home contact.html, and we go for h1. Welcome to. Basically we'll say contact us at hotel ai@gmail.com. something nuisance, doesn't make sense, leave it, but we'll just doing for example contact. You can just go for contact.html relative path, copy it, and you can just put it inside the double quotes. You have to put inside double quotes, remember that thing. href is the attribute I already mentioned, and this total is anchor element. This is tag. This is the starting tag. This is the closing tag. Okay, now let's create another one called blog.html. Just you welcome. You can directly write also, but go fetch one. Welcome to our blog, which is currently unavailable. Okay, you can just copy the relative path. I'm trying to show you because it is a good to know what is the relative path and absolute path, because I'll show you. Go to copy path and only path, and you just paste it. Anything wrong doesn't happen. You can see this path, but for now just stick to that one. That's good. Okay, check blog. Welcome to our blog. Contact us at hotel.ai@gmail.com. home. Okay, now I've seen there's something issue with it. I want this to down there. For that there's something called BR tag, line break tag. I will put it wherever you put this, then the next code will appear in the next line after it. Line that you can see what I'm trying to say. You see the BR tag did what is that the next code appears below it, below the line. You can show it here. This BR tag makes line break. Basically it stands for line break, and you can see after that all the next line everything appears. For now, don't take a break, let's continue. Okay, we have our home contact blog piece. Okay, we're done with anchor tag. I want to do something good in it also. Do I add some styling? Let me add some styling. Styling, basically HTML only provides the structure of the website. You can only build structure of the website. If you want to make it beautiful, then you have to do something called styling. There's many options, but we're not going to deeply. Just trying to just make something somewhat beautiful it, so that it will be helpful for you. Green and text combustion. I'm happy with that thing. You can see it's must work. It is working. You can see I have a green background here. Leave it for now. We'll see it for this video is about HTML. Then let's don't get to another action. As home, contact us, blog, we're done, and welcome to our hotel. Welcome. We can add something. Let's move to next tag. Our next tag. Okay, we are done with this basic HTML tags. Let's move. Okay, next comes the table tag. Okay, our website could have table of THTI. Table tag goes with table. Basically we're gonna create table using table tag. We'll like this, starting with table and closing with this symbol. This symbol is for closing tags. Not all tags are closing, like you can see. I not use the, we'll see you later on. TR tag, let's go for TR stands for table row, and then you can table row, then you can go for table row and table row. Then you can go for table heading. That's, I think so, we'll look for this one. Table heading and this table age and name and address. I'm trying to available hotels we provide. Okay, address dot. Can go currently available or not. Currently available. Stick with the video, is good for you. Okay, let's see what was happening basically for now. You can see something is basically get name, address, currently available. You will see more if I'll do code. Okay, let me provide some example. TR, then this is, I'll show you structure. This is a table tag starting with this and this, ending with this. Okay, now TR for use for table row. These three, basically getting 3 rows. You can see I have it in here. Okay, table. Okay, table. Tables tag. This is for table, and TR for table rows, TH for table heading, TD for table data. Yes, table TH, table rows, table heading, table data. This doesn't depend the structure, is a code, just understanding. Okay, let's move here. Try to code. I've provided the name TD and go for address. ABC park something, just doesn't matter. TD. Yes, I'll just copy it for the, I'll explain in detail, don't worry about it. Okay, save. Just trying to make some sense, but okay. You can see we have that name, address, park, everything working, but there's some problem with this spacing, and you can neglect it for now. ABC park, you can, I'll show you this thing. You can see this one is one column called currently available, and this is address column, this name column. There's 3 rows in the table, and how does it show in the code the 3 rows in the table? You can say the 3 TR element I used, you can say highlighted 1, 2 and 3. This is for the rows. Then for the heading part, I use name, address and currently available, which are the element of the, which are contents of the first row. There is TH, you can see, and then the TD stands for table data. This, the second row, data one by one in Simon dash my room 101 ABC park, yes, like this, like that. You can see this one is one row and the data are like this, Simon days respectively. Okay, Now let's move to the other tags, which is list tags. It could also be listed our table, our hotels. You will, there are two types of list, unordered list and order list. Let's go for unordered list for now. Unordered list, it goes with the UL tag. It comes with a closing tag, LI-HTML. Let's see what is through CSS. For now, let's write some name. John, and write Steve. You can write Spider. That may not be name, but okay. And lastly Hulk, and I will write P, list of our you can go with feedback, like feedback. So these people provide feedback, just like feedback provided by John, Steve, Spider, and Hulk. This color so much matches the Hulk color, but leave it for now. We're learning HTML. Feedback John, Steve, Spider, and Hulk. You can see unordered list, there is no numbering or any order. Like this, you can see there's dotted or the circles. There's no order. There is no order. You can see for the ordered list, you just to O or OL with the starting and closing tag. I'll revisit everything, don't worry about it. You can see there's an order 1 2 3 4. You can copy and I can show you this. Okay, Chad G P V save. Okay, seeing this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9. With styles, you can change this 1 2 3 to Roman numerals, and other things are there. Also possibilities you can explore. For now, let's move on to the next things. What we have is list, order list. UL stands for unordered list, OL stands for order list, LI stands for list items, div. Let's not talk about div tag. Okay, I've not mentioned some of the tags in the PDF, but I will be explaining you here. I'm trying to, a website has 3 components. Let me explain to you. The first comes header, then comes main, then comes footer. In general, I tried to create header using this. Try to create but this header basically contains some logo of the website and the navigation. Then let's go for the main. It's a content for the web content of the web page. Let's move this to the content of the web page. Basically I'm copying, pasting, and cut paste, nothing else. And you can go to footer. Footer is also like navigation, quick navigation from top, from down. Just copy the anchor tag. Anchor tag is basically where you can navigate, make a user navigate from one page to another. Not going with home tag, but just contact us, bloggers. Okay, you can see that we have same thing, just same thing, but there's something different. For the purpose of your learning, I will try to make you visualize it. Header, don't worry about this, what I'm writing. Background color is red. Okay, and main, let it be footer, and background color aqua. This gonna look bad though. Okay, this is the header part, this is the main part, this is the footer part. But you will say that this is not in the down. Don't worry, this will be done by styling, that is CSS, cascading style set. For now we are focusing on HTML, so you can think it as a footer. I can also give you example. I can give you example of it. Let me open a website called unplus.com. You can see this is header, and if this website has a footer, you can see the footer. This is infinite. You don't have footer here. I think so. Here you can see this maybe. Anyway, have it. Okay, I think so. Leave it for here. You understand this is header and this is main section, and I have a footer there also. Okay, you have seen in HTML5 you basically have a header element, a header tag, or element. Element basically means the whole thing, the H header, and tags are like this. This one is the starting tag, this one is the ending tag. I'm repeating these things because I'm just trying to make you comfortable with these things. Header, if you think of a word you want like header, you can just come up with the tag. Header, main, footer. We are done with this part of the website. Now I'll talk about div. Div is like container. Inside of main you want to have another section called div, called contain, another section for the forms, like is sending me some forms. We'll talk about form later on, but for now just let it be. I'll create something form, simple form, not complicated. Input, type text, just let's check. You can see we have a bar like thing you basically see in searching, but I'll just let me write some more code. Placeholder search. Don't worry about what I'm writing. I will tell you. Enter search what you want. Full set. Anything this will make sense. Search what you want. See, there's another div I basically maintained. I'm trying to show you that this was the main area total. It's a main area total. Inside it there is another separation for div. Div basically makes a different separated container. Okay, you understand? You understood that thing. Let's now move to, I think we are done with the form and header and other thing. You understood the thing, okay? Feedback, define by people, available, contact us. You can work on this page more and also on the blog page. Okay, I'll make something here. Okay, let's go to the slide. Okay, we have reached this section of the video. We have still forms. Now basically form is where you can see when you log into Facebook or some other website, you have to enter your details like name, date of birth, email, password, then you sign up, then you log in. Similarly, these things are using HTML forms. A picture is for 1,000 words. Just focus. Forms in detail. I've provided a code here which I will copy. I'll make it. Let's just try to put it here. Use a split screen. Let me use the split screen for betterment. Let me copy. I will write, don't worry about it. Wow, that was before heading. could be that's wrong. Okay, I think so. We are good to go. Okay. Close this one, not needed. Not working. Okay, try to run the again. I basically closed it. If you open it, it's opening. You can see we have form. You have mostly seen this many times ago, but saying it here. Okay, let me. You can just enter your name, like mine is John and last name is Doe. It basically means that this is not my name, it's just a random name. You can check any random date of birth, you can check the random color, you can enter your ABC, enter it, email, your spelling wrong.com, enter your password. Password is password, and I like games. Okay, let it be default. Have you subscribed? Have you subscribed? I'm asking you. Have you subscribed? No? Please subscribe. Then comment. This is good. And you submit. This will be gone to the server. Don't save. Okay. Let me show how does we make forms in from the start, not just with that I created. I will just do one thing, I will just comment it out and take a reference of it, because I will not be just running away with showing code. I'll do the code. Form. The form, every form comes with a, you can create form using form tag. As you can see, form and action start with form and ends with this form, this closing tag, starting tag, closing tag. Now inside form there's multiple options. If you want, every form has an input, like input, you want to have input. Input can be of different types, like input type text. What does it gonna show? You can see input type text. What does it show? Okay, this shows this one. This basically where you can provide input, like okay, and let's now give it a label. Label basically means what does that input is for. I'm gonna say enter your first name. Okay, a label is basically for a given input. So how does this input gonna know this is label for me? Basically means this is one for entering the first name. You're gonna do it by having a for. You can write anything, f name, unique f name. I basically have provided the same for and id values in both this attribute. This will do what I'll show you. Before that I'll show you another attribute called placeholder, and you write just in first name or something like that. You can see. Okay, just let me refresh. Okay, enter your first name, placeholder first name, and you can enter your name. Okay, well, let me explain that. Without the label, what it will look. Okay, so just this one, and this doesn't make a sense. This doesn't look good, and the user will not understand what to do it here. Even it's given first name, but this is not that good. Let us remove the comment. I removed something else. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Now okay. Let's see. When the label is provided, see it is good for user will understand what is this input is for. When you click on this one, when you click this on the text, it will highlight this one. This is also the one of the features of the label. Okay, Luke, Priya, I can Luke. You can, for now I'll just turn off the autocomplete for some reasons, like off. Okay, these all the things like autocomplete, type, name, id, placeholders for are called attributes. Are called attributes. Slides. Let me open this. Open. Now open. Okay. Wait until it's loading. When I was explaining about elements and attributes, I basically explained the attributes. Attributes are additional information about the HTML element. This type the additional information about this input, that this type is of text, name, id and placeholder, all these attributes. Now let me move forward to the completion of the forms, just because and let me do last name, this one, last name and text. Just let me, I just created, and you assign the same value to the id and the for, it is just linked or chained. What the word for it, but you can click on it. Okay, there's something wrong with it. I have not changed the value, so it should be unique, and it should be like this for value should be for this id, and this for value is for this id. I click on this, let me do the br tag. You know why? I want to display the next content on the next line. See, understand why I was trying to say first name, last name. Okay, you can play with this. There's multiple types of input. Let me show and try to say this type. Let me remove this one and let me show. You can have a button input type, checkbox, color, date time, email, file, hidden image, month, number, password, radio, range, reset, search, submit, tell, text, time, URL, week. Oh my god, this much. Let's go for the date. Basically for the enter date of birth, label. Let me write label. How one understand this? What is input for? Enter your DOB for date of birth. The value provided inside the for attribute should match with the value provided in the id attribute for the linking and chaining of the label and the input. New format document. Let me format document. You can see enter date of birth. It is this different type of input. You can see. Let me do the br tag, line break tag again, and if there is any mistake, please try to neglect or try to mention it in the comments. My date of birth is random. Areva, I am born before the date. Okay, let me. Looks like I'm pretty old. That's not real. That's just dumb me. Now move to the date of birth, to the entering colors. Just now I will skip forward and just try to copy paste. You can see I'm trying to input this one. This is for the label, for the value inside the for and the value inside id is same. Type is color. Enter your favorite color. You can see I have a option to enter color. Basically I'm using Ubuntu Linux, that's why this type of color picker is coming. And just save and format document. Okay, This formatting doesn't matter, it's not Python. Python was not heard while creating on this video. After favorite color, let's go to into your email. Document. Okay, let me do this thing. It's clear for you. Now this one is for the first name, last name, date of birth, favorite color, email. Same thing. Type is email. For email, ID email. Why ID email same? This label is changed with the input type. This will lead to, when you click on enter your email, this input field will be active. When you click on this input field will be active. It's like respectively. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now I will just skip some part and just move to the copy this one and show you what it does. Format document, and you can see passwords are not visible. Enter it. That's their property. You can play with their attributes. Let's move to the another type called select. This will help you to get drop downs like this, the forms. It's your favorite game like GTA 5 default one. Now let's move to the next. It basically goes like this. This is a label. There is a for. Then there is a why is this for. Let me make it cards. Okay. Now select, and inside this select is like nested structure. Elements are nested structure. Elements are nested in them. Option, first option, second option, third option, and I can make sure that this is. When I click on this name, you can see what is blinking. It's working. Okay, let's now move to the next part. That is the real question. Okay. Same label. This level is here for no reason. Level with yes. You can say basically the value inside the for attribute and ID attribute are same, and that's why I mapped this one and chained on this one. And this is basically for have you subscribed? Have you subscribed? Yes. If no, then no. You can see, and I click on yes, no, automatically this selects. But this is not usual. If you don't mention this attribute, change your occurrence and remove it, you can see what the problem is. Class yes, so click no, both of them are working. For you to go, for you if you want to, for this not to happen, you need to mention that name, and value should be inside same. This makes sure that it works properly. Okay, let's move to last, this thing, text area and submit. Okay, text area, you have already seen this many times again when you browse internet. This is the area where can you type a long text and paragraph. Here are the important facts, something nonsense that makes sense, and you can just submit button. When submit button will be clicked, it will send the request to the server with these value that was mentioned by the user. Okay, looks like we're done with the form. Don't worry, I will revisit everything. Now let's go to media. Before that, let's go to blog channel. Then maximum just video source, and write source tag, and let me copy the code. It will be easier for me to write. Video height and width are the attributes for the control source folder where it's going to come. For now, we don't have any video in our current file. I will. Now you can see that we have the video and the audio we need in future. Just click on this relative path, just provide it here, and save it. Let's try to see what does happen. Go to back page, back, and I think so we're not in the index.html right now. Let me go for the index.html. I can just type index.html here. I'm typing index.html here, index.html here. Okay, now you can see this section is inside blog area. Let's navigate to blog. You can see we have a video here. Audio, we have audio. Let's see, we have a video here. You can increase the width and height for, let's go to blog. Try to increase the width a little bit bigger. You can do more better than this 180p, then 5 and 2 5. Not any given except it's just random. You can see we have a video, our video heading from the local. Okay, I just got this video from somewhere. Now let's talk about the audio. How does gonna have the audio? Not for this specific video. This video doesn't have audio, but you can have like this, like a music player thing. Let me have the audio from here. Copy relative path. Paste here. Save. Okay, now let me check. You can see we have this one. And so it's playing, but I think the system sounds are off. It's working. Yeah, I know it's working. You can see you have seen multimedia, all the things. I think so. We are done with the basics of HTML in this video. Let me recover everything from the starting in a peaceful manner. Go to slides. Let's revisit everything. Welcome, let's get started. The content was syntax, elements, attributes, HTML tags, forms, media, and HTML stands for hypertext markup language. It's a language to develop web pages, and it was first written by Tim Berners-Lee in 1993. And HTML provides basic structure of web page. CSS is the way to style that thing. JavaScript is the way to make it more function. This is all the part of the front end of the web page. Front end is the part which the user sees, and the back end is the part did not seen by user but is there. HTML syntax, you can see already mentioned. Doc type HTML just for the browser to understand which HTML version it is being used. HTML is the root element. Head tag is for meta data. Body is the content where the everything inside the body will be displayed in the web page. Let's move. I already told elements and attributes. We have elements like p, paragraph, any name you think of you need, like text, image, like p, image. I don't see new image, but also you don't worry about it. Heading tag, text tag, link tag, already shown. Table tag, list tag, div tag. All these tags, starting, ending, starting, ending, starting, ending, starting, ending, starting, ending, with the name like h1, h2, h3, h1, h2, h3, and the content inside it. It's just like closing bracket in closing brackets. You can also next nest the tags. That was I doing forms without a forms, code and audio video. Okay, let's go here and go here. This is our first page. Go to inspect. This was a body. We have header, main, and the footer section. That is here, footer section. In the header, we used header tag. This header tag, the starting and closing tag, and the content are with the inside it. This is like a nested structure, like inside body, header, inside header, h1 and other things. If you think of heading, just comes in the mind h, type h1 and like welcome to hotel. If you want a paragraph, think of p, type the content inside it. Inside what? Starting and closing tag inside. Okay, now let's move to p small, br tag for line break. And you think, why does this tag doesn't comes with a closing tag? There are two types tag: a tag which ends with a closing tag, or a tag which doesn't ends with a closing tag. The br tag is one PS element which does not have a closing tag. Okay, we have anchor tag. Anchor tag is a way to we can navigate from one page to another page. Like we have home.html, contact.html, blog.html. I've seen the example. Okay. Now we the header element ends, then next starts the main same. Main is element starting with the main tag and closing with the this slash main. Then this table, we create table comes with three table. You can create table using three tags: table th, td, tr. Table heading, table rows. Like th for first row contain our first row contains the heading. You can see it's being highlighted. The table heading is contained to the first row. Then here comes the second row. There's the table data in the row manner. You can say tr, the data. Okay, then it goes for the order list. I mentioned all the list items. Li stands for list item, and for order list you have ol tag. You can mention everything content here one by one and it will be displayed in the order. And then to separate a division, to create a division in the main, I use a div tag. Inside I create just a form for no purpose, just to understand you. Then I also create a footer section where I mentioned some quick navigation. You have already seen a lot of example like this. You can click on contact us. There's a contact us. Let's talk about form. Okay, a form starts with the form, form, then closes with this form. This starting tag, end tag, and the content side ends the slash form. Okay, now when you open it, there's a label, there's an input. Every input has a label. Not necessary, but you have to give it for better user understanding. But this input is assigned for this label. You can see it is being highlighted. This label is for this input. When you click on this f name into the first name, it will bring this input section. And you can this level for this one, this level for this one, and respectively, and br tag for line break. And there are different types of the input: email, password, email, password, date, time, local, month, a lot of different types you can explore. Then here comes select. Select is like a drop down option selection. A label for it, I have a label for it with the same foreign id values. Attribute for a label to be assigned to an input, you must have the value inside for an attribute and id same. Then for select id cars values option one by one. Label, you have labels. Now comes the text area. Text area is for you see in the text area id, name, columns, and these are additional attributes. Column 0, 30. Increase this one. I can change it here also. You can see what's happening. You see, this rows, columns increases. You can play with it and will come to know what is that thing. Done with the contact us, go for blog. Okay, in blog we have a video which we having the locally stored, and we provided in the video with height and width defined and controls defined. Basically controls means that we'll display these things. Height and width is defined, and the source is this, which I stored in the my local folder here. Okay, now source for src, and then you can have a text for alternative text which appears when the bit does not appears. Now audio, similarly way, control source, and audio does not appears. I will not send you the image one. Image one is the most commonly used tag. Let me show you the tag. Image tag is also does not come to the closing tag. img. The img is stands for img. Okay, it goes for source. Let's just have alternative text, image of dog. Okay, I will get an image, don't worry about it. Plus image of dog, not talking about dog, have it. Okay, we have a lot of images. We can just I think this one is a cute one. Copy image link, go there, and just src source with you will provide the URL or the location of the file inside the source attribute double quotation. This will make the image appear. As you can see, image is appearing. Refresh, you can see image is appearing. We need a hotel image. Our website was a hotel, I think so. Some time, just let me see hotel images. Okay, we can have this one. I can copy image link. Just use copy image link for that thing. Just change the value inside double quotation and save it, and we do have a hotel image. Okay, contact us, blog, everything working. At last, let's go to the thanks for watching our video. Please visit html3projects.com, where you can find more material and projects and quizzes. And this PPT was designed using slidescore.com. Consider subscribing and giving a like if you like this video. Thank you.